Hello everyone, welcome you all to the Indus Business School. Today we have with us Mr. Divyendu Shekhar Shangari, Assistant Vice President, Trivista. Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, first of all, I'd like to know what are the challenges of talent acquisition?
See, basically, what I personally believe, there is abundance of talent. It's just not nurtured and structured properly. So when I'm meeting candidates, from the look of the profile and the way they have structured their CV, how they present themselves, that is where they can make a dent and they have their chances of getting selected versus rejected. And that's where we face a challenge as a recruiter, or even my team of recruiters. They face that challenge getting the right people in, because we want somebody who's an original, not a copy. So a lot of people are trying to imitate what is the best format of the CV, what is the best way to present certain thoughts that link to the job. So I would personally feel that's telling the real from fake is the real challenge that I face in talent acquisition.
So what you would like to suggest to these students, that what all behavior skills they should adapt in these 2 years so that they can easily be adjusted in the context?
Of course, that's what I would want to convey to all the students, that it's all about impact. How you make that impact, how you have a flow of thoughts as you interact with the interviewer. You're able to justify whatever that you've done, make your profile interesting. Because if you're just even a simple question like tell me something about yourself, if it's oft repeated and something which doesn't have a sense of newness, that's where you lose ground. So make your profile interesting, link your passion and your skill set to the job that is there on offer on the table, and that's where you prompt the interview to ask more and up your chances of selection. Of course, understand that there is a flow, there is a proper coherent way of presenting your thoughts. You will never be able to face the interviewer and make sure that you go to the next round.
And what are the strategies would you use to retain the talent?
To retain talent, the best thing that we do, personally I would feel, is to ensure that the team managers or whoever is in a leading position, because we have exits from a team point of view. People leave the team, and they don't leave the team, they leave the bosses that they work for. They don't change companies. It's a well-known fact that change the bosses. So that's where all the interventions are centered around ensuring that whoever is in that leadership position actually is worthy of that role, first of all. Secondly, is able to nurture that team, bring out the best from them, and ensuring that he or she focuses on the low performers and makes them helps them to make a comeback and go mainstream, because that's where a lot of challenges, people who are being managed by leaders who are just task driven and not people oriented. So either you be task oriented or people oriented. If they are not able to balance these two attributes of their personality and lead the team, we will bound to have attrition.
And what you would like to suggest to the students regarding the failures? Because obviously they will be giving the interviews now, and they will be, of course, rejected by some, accepted by some. So how they should deal with the failures?
Just one word: resilience, the ability to bounce back. Because one of the companies, or even tens and hundreds of companies that you attend, whatever is the best for you will come your way. And there are times when students that I have interviewed, they have surprised me with their skill sets and answers which they could not to the previous panel, and they love being in this company more than and they appreciate the fact that had they been in some other company or firm, they may or may not have had that flourishing career also. So it's never too late to start all over again. That's what I tell everybody. It's all right. One failure does not define your profile or your career. It's just a milestone, and then you can always nail that interview, provided you know what went wrong in the last interview. You learn from your mistakes. You make a comeback, and you have the right set of confidence and the skill set which is required for the job. So that's where the big C, the confidence is where people, students get shaky, and the more rejections they face, eventually they feel that the next interview also may not work for you. So it has to be a fresh, clean slate. Whatever happened. Now it's a fresh company. There are fresh prospects, and I'm sure I'll be able to make it. That can-do attitude will take them places.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us.
Sure. Thank you.